So, if I remember correctly, we
Haven't done that.
haven't figured out. I know we went to Yumi's
Check.
apartment.
Haven't done that.
We didn't find the copy? Oh, no. We did, but we didn't find the complete copy.
Can't check that off
We
yet.
can contact her.
Check. That's done. Still have to do
We
that.
haven't done the Sudoku
That's
puzzle.
That's done. Still have to do that.
Okay.
Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that. Did that.
Sometimes I don't
Can't
even
check that
bother
off
reading
yet.
them. I just click on them. I'll do the other lesson a little later. Let's go explore the baths. I'm scared. No! See, this is what I'm talking about. This used to scare me so bad as a kid. And I haven't looked at it since, but we're gonna look at it now. Because I really don't think it's that scary. Maybe if I'm an adult. Okay, yeah, see, it wasn't as scary as I remember, but as a kid, that part freaked me out so badly. Still one of the scariest Nancy games, though. I remember there's something in one of these. Right? Yeah.
This looks important. I should figure out where I can use it.
Yep, because a little card with a beaver on it looks really important. I love the little mini game in this.
It looks like something is missing here.
You know how relaxing this looks? You know, I would like... Ugh, I would love to have that right now. Just like a nice,
Whoa,
relaxing...
it's a little hot.
Well, yeah, there is steam coming out of it, Nancy. Okay, we went to the baths, so we can check that off. Do.
That's done.
I really don't want to do Sudoku.
Did that.
I really don't want to do the Sudoku. But I know we need to. Let's contact...
Can't check that off yet.
Oh, I guess we haven't explored the baths.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Can't check that off
I
yet.
have tried to play this game on Master. Fun fact about me, I have never defeated a Master Sleuth Nancy game on that mode. I've never defeated it. I will usually start it, and I'll start out strong. I'll try not to cheat, but I cannot seem to just... I get too impatient, and that's something I need to get better at.
Haven't done that.
Did I...
That's done.
Perfect. We explored the gardens. Let's see if we can call Savannah Woodham.
Savannah Woodham's office, Logan speaking.
Can I speak to Savannah Woodham, please?
Yeah.
Are you one of our interviews?
Interviews?
I'm Savannah Woodham's assistant. Is she interviewing you about the expo?
No, I actually want to speak to Savannah about a book she wrote.
Oh, great! I'm so glad you called.
Really? Why's that?
It's been like 3 days since I've gotten to hang up on anyone. I wonder if I'm still good at it.
Dang. Attitude.
Logan speaking.
Did you just hang up on me?
Oh, absolutely. Between you and me, it was awesome. In fact,
Whoa. Water is a good option. You're better than I am.
You've reached Savannah Woodham's
I need to get
message
better at
service.
drinking
I'm not in the office at the
the
moment.
amount
Please
of
try
water
again.
that you're supposed to drink in a day. I'm not good at that whatsoever. I have that Owala. I have, what's the other one? You gave me one for Mother's Day. What's it called? What's it called? A Hydro Flask. That's my favorite. I love the Hydro Flask.
Nancy, today
Oh,
I
girl.
have a very important lesson. We will learn origami.
Great, let's get started.
Origami has been around in many forms for centuries. Master Yoshizawa brought the art back before it could disappear. There is a grave danger, Nancy-san, in forgetting. If the whole world forgets a thing or a person, then it is gone forever.
What do you mean by that?
I have for you here a selection of origami patterns, a few steps away from the last
Really?
step. You must simply
That's
match
awesome.
the pattern to the
Greek
completed
food
design.
sounds so good right now, by the way. Please take me. Seriously, that sounds amazing. Let's see. That sounds delicious. You're gonna have to take me. I'm having trouble even finding where to start. I want to say maybe right here. Or that could, no, that's the fish. That's got to be the fish. But what about that one? Right. No, that's literally what I'm doing right now. Because what do you mean?
No, again.
I hate getting yelled at by Dekai. Okay. I really don't want to do that right now. But I know
Hello,
I probably...
Nancy-san.
I know I probably need to.
We fixed the portrait. I think it's back up in the lobby.
It is.
I'll try it
yes.
a couple more times, and if I
Rentaro
can't get
tells
it,
me
I'll
that
probably
it's
have to go
very
look at the
important to
answer.
you.
Yes, it is very important to all of us.
Why were you so upset when it fell?
You would be upset if something you love broke.
There was more to it than that.
No, that was all.
Nancy, so pushy.
Why doesn't Yumi want to work here?
She will. She is just like her mother at that age. She listens to no one, not even herself.
Why can't Miwako just take over the Ryukon?
This ear
You
is
do
going
not
to bother
understand.
me so bad.
That is not how it works.
But she's here now.
It is not what Kasumi wants.
What do you mean, wants?
Nancy-san, I'm sorry, but I am very tired. I should rest. Hello, Nancy-san.
Have you been to Yumi's bento stand?
No.
Alright. Harsh no.
It's great. You'd love it.
You
I
thrive
taught
there.
her how to cook for many years. I should not have to sit on the train to try her bento.
I'd like to try learning origami
All right.
again.
Alright, guys, let's try this again. Okay. Fold it in half. What does it become? What? Why does this happen? Like, this is
No.
complicated for no
Again.
reason. And then she's gonna yell at me all over again. Luce, you might want to look this one up for me. If Takai yells at me one more time. Look at her. She's so angry with me. And for what? We might... Okay.
Hello, Nancy-san.
I'd like to try learning origami again.
Let's see if I had any of these right. First model, a brown shape that looks like a beetle thing is very close. Wait. So the red and white diamond is this one. I'm assuming. Okay. Okay. So you're talking about this one. I don't know if y'all can hear that drilling, and I'm sorry if you can. There's some construction work going on. Yeah, I figured so. Oh my gosh, these headphones are gonna drive me crazy! Bottom left goes where the frog looking thing is. Bottom left, frog. Oh, I see now. Yeah, that makes sense. The white one is the fish. Okay. And then I'm gonna assume this one for the one with the arms goes in the bottom middle. That's what I assumed.
They are perfect.
I got scared there for a
Absolutely
second. There was a
perfect.
short little pause, and I
You
was like,
have
great.
many talents, Nancy-san.
Even the walkthrough wasn't right.
I need to know.
I'm not gonna
Do you
ask for
believe the
article. I
Ryokan
know
is
she's
haunted?
just gonna get mad.
Yes, Nancy-san. This isn't a trick someone is doing. Kasumi, she is still here. I can feel it. She's trapped and she's scared. And she's angry.
Do you really believe that?
When I was a girl, the most beautiful sparrow from the garden flew into my room. I had been trying to lure it in with seeds I'd stolen from the gardens for weeks. At first, I was so excited to have her in my room. But not for long. She couldn't find her way back out. She became very scared threw herself into the walls in a panic. I was so worried she would die. She was so small and so frightened. I opened the windows wide and snuck out of the room to let her calm down. An hour passed, then 2, 3. I'd opened the door, and still she'd be there, crashing into the glass, trying so desperately to get free.
Did she get out?
Cosme is still here. I must help her.
All right. Well, we finished that lesson, so that's perfect.
That's done.
Yeah, no, actually, though. I feel like that could have been condensed down way more than it was, but you know what? She's just a girl and she likes to yap, and that's completely okay with me. I might zone out a little bit.
Still have to do that.
Okay. So let's try to solve this Sudoku. All right.
Wow, George wasn't kidding. This does look hard.
All right. We will be spending the entire night trying to figure this out. I am so bad at Sudoku, it's probably physically painful to watch. Yeah. This is going to be painful for me and for you. So let's just take a deep breath and remember that life is good and we are going to figure this out one way or another. I agree. I think we should do this. Right. No, I completely agree. I think we should focus on one square, or like one square at a time. Go around, talk to people, and then come back to it. Because this will take the entire night if we're just going to sit here and try to do the whole puzzle. Go to the subway so you can have some... Ooh, good thinking. Why have I never thought about that before? We can all agree that the subway music is the best music in the game. I think part of the reason why I don't like Sudoku very much is because I kind of understand. See, this is what I was going to bring up. I feel like I kind of understand the rules. You can't have any... You can't have the numbers, like, between them, right next to them. Like, 9 can't have 8 next to it, or diagonally. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I see. So it's not just like right here, it's one big thing, right? Okay, I got you. All right. Still going to need so much help because math, I don't even think you would count this as math, but anything to do with a bunch of numbers in my face at once already is a huge, it's not a no, but it's definitely going to take me more time than the average person. And that's on dyslexia, everybody. So, we're gonna give this our best shot. Let's start with the top middle square and I'll walk you through. You understand better. So like this one right here, or are you talking about like the middle square? Top. Middle. I know, that's why I'm looking it up. Because I want to understand it, but I also want to have it for reference as well. So let's see if I can find this. Okay, this is the junior one. You can place a 1 in the middle between the 9 and the 4. So, where the 9? Oh, I see. Okay, so right here. In the top middle square, you can see place of 1. Okay, I see that now. Okay. So, I want to be one of the people that enjoys these so badly. You can place an 8 next to the 2 in the same square. Perfect. Yeah, I want to be the person that enjoys Sudoku so badly. But that's not who I am. That's not up my alley. And that's okay. I'm better at other things. You can put a 6 below the 1. Okay? 3 next to the 6. Well, there was a little mini square done. I'm glad we have this music to bop to while we do this. Gotta reposition myself. Do you see how there is only one of each number in the square that's the same for each row and column? I do see that. And that's a little bit easier to understand now. Okay, so, okay. So with these, well, yeah, no, I see. So there's only like 3 number options for the 3 squares. So, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I see. I'm just trying to. But you. Yeah. I know that. Obviously, the 3 can't go in here because that's where that is. So the 3 has to go over here because the 2 squares are in the column where the 3 is. And the 4 and the 6. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. Where would be a good spot to move to? You have enough info to place a 2 in the top left square, so I'll let you think about where that goes. Okay. Obviously can't go here, right? So, and it can't go here, so it has to go here. I'm actually, you know what? It might seem like on outside eyes that I'm doing really bad, but I'm honestly really proud of myself that I've gotten this far without having to cheat. And okay, so there are 3. Well, we don't know enough yet, so I probably couldn't do that. You can now place a 2 in the top right. Top right. Where in the top right? Like here? Because I can't do it here and I can't do it here. Okay. I'm getting it slowly. I could do it by myself. It would just take me a few weeks to really understand. I always say I'm a slow learner, but once I get it, I have it down for the rest of my life. You can also place the 9 at the top right. In between the 5 and the 2. I'm assuming. Okay. So that leaves 2 numbers here. So there should be an 8 somewhere in here, and there should be a 4, I believe. So, if I can figure out, well, okay. But we don't know the order yet, do we? I mean, is it like clear as day for everyone else? Is it just me, or are we not supposed to know the order yet? You can place a 1 in the bottom right square. Bottom right. Where is that at? Okay, cool. Bottom right. So it can't be here, so it has to be here, is what you're saying. I think that's what you meant. Okay. Right, because it can't be here or here, so it has to go. I am kind of understanding now. Look at the middle square and find where the 2 goes. Okay, can't go here. Can't go here. Okay, can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. So it has to go here. I believe. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. You can place a 9 in the bottom left. Okay, not there. Here. Can't be there, so it has to be there. Well, wait. No, it can't be there. Hang on. Well, it can't go there, it can't go there. Left. Thank you. Yes. I figured that out. Nope, nope, nope. Not right there. Because of that 9. It's gotta be here. Yep. We got it. We're rolling. We're rolling. Don't y'all worry. So I'm really wanting to know what order of these are. You can place a 7 in the top right. Okay, not there. Not there. Wait, top right. Yep. Dyslexia is really coming into play tonight. We gotta love her. I'm assuming it's right here. Because there's nothing right there, nothing right there, but I can't do that. I can't do that. Now you can place an 8 in the top right as well. Okay. right there, I'm assuming. And now... Okay, I'm glad I got that correct. That one I was a little unsure about. You can place a 5 in the middle right square. Not there, not there, not there. So it has to go here. Got a hair on me. I love this blanket hoodie, but it catches hair like no joke. And if you know me, I shed like crazy. Let's see. I'm so sorry that y'all can hear that hammering. You can place a 7 in the middle left square. Not there. Not there. Not there. So it has to go here. Right? Middle left, not middle middle. This is why I got y'all here. Seriously. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably go with a walkthrough. I think tomorrow night I'm gonna bring the rocking chair back in. This chair that I'm sitting in, it's not only uncomfortable, but it's so squeaky. You can place a 1 in the middle left as well. Okay, so not there. Not there. So it has to go here. Do. You can place a 1 in the middle square. Okay. Not there. Not there. Not there. But here. Now you don't need any more 1s. Perfect! We're getting there. We are getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Now. What to do? So we only need two numbers for this, which is a 4 and a 3. So if I'm correct, the 4 would go here. Someone stop me if I'm doing this wrong, but I feel like I'm doing it right. And the 3 would go here. Okay. So, okay, same thing with here, with these two. I want to see if I can... Now you can place a 3 in the middle. I see. Okay. We're getting it. And a 4 in the middle right. Okay, middle right. Where is the middle right? Okay, not there. I'm assuming you're talking about here. Ow. My hand is getting like pins and needles in it. Okay, so since we need a 4 and a 6 there, the 6 will go there and the 4 will go there. Perfect. Look at us go. I'm very, very happy with myself right now. I feel like we're finally on a roll. I want to see if we can figure out these two. 1, 3, 6, 7, 5, 9, 2. We don't have a 4 in this, and we do not have... Is it an 8? Yeah. No. No. Okay. I don't think we can figure that one out yet. Yeah. No. So, there's 2 possibilities in here. You can place a 5 in the middle. Right there. And then, yeah. Yes, ma'am. We're doing it. And now there's only 2 options for here. So 5, 4, 7, 1, 9, 2, 3. We need a 6 and we need is it no? 2? No. What is it? 5, 4, 7. Okay, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 6, 7, 8. We can finish the middle right square. Middle right. Why am I not understanding? I feel like I'm having a brain fart. It's an 8 and a 9. Why am I not the numbers in the square way? Right. Okay, the 8 goes here and the 9 goes here. Oh my gosh. I knew it. My brain just wasn't computing to my body. Like, my muscles could not click with my brain there for a second. And now 1, 2, that's gotta be a 3, right? Because that's the only thing we got left. You can place an 8 in the middle left row. Do. Alright, and now we have 2 numbers left, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So we need a 4 and a 6. I don't think we have enough info yet for that. So we're gonna leave that alone for now. Unless I'm not seeing something. But I think I'm seeing everything correctly. But since we are missing an 8 and a 4 up here, we know that the 8 will go here and the 4 will go here now. So, at least we know that. Now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a 5. And we need we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5 and a 6. So what do we have? We don't have that yet. So we can't, right? Or am I missing something? You can place a 9 in the bottom middle. Say less. Say less. Not that one. Not there. Not there. It's gotta be here. Woo! We're done with the 9s, everybody. Now we just have 1 to do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna have to be a 5, y'all. Gonna have to be a 5. And now you can place a 5 in the middle as well. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, what about here? What about here? So we have, I don't know if we have enough. You can place a 4 in the bottom left. So obviously not here, not here, so it's gotta go here. Okay, so now all right. Since we put a 4 there, the 6 has to go here. The 4 has to go here. And we are done with the 4s. Now we can probably finish this off. Well, maybe. Let's see. The 6 has to go here. The 5 has to go here. And that makes that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm doing this right. Yep. Y'all, I'm so happy with myself right now. I'm proud. Okay, so now we have these bottom 3 to do. So, let's see. Okay, let's try it this way. We need a 2 and we need I believe we need a 6. And I don't know. I don't know yet. What about here? Six and an 8. Don't know that yet either. Okay. Oh, wait. Duh. We have 1 square to fill in here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's a 5. And we're done with the 5s. Awesome blossom. 1, 2. Okay, so we need a 3. And the 3 cannot go here, so it has to go here. And then that makes that a 6. We have a 2 that needs to go somewhere in there, and we have a 7. So the, well, no, hang on. It has to be 2 and 7. Since we don't know that yet, and we don't know, we can't do that. So we will wait on that because we don't have enough information. Now, with this one, we know that's a 7 and an 8 down there. And since there's an 8 here, the 7 goes here, and the 8 goes here. Now, yeah, that is correct. Okay, I had to double check my work. Now, we need a 2 and a 6. Obviously, we can't put the 6 here because there is a 6 over there, so we need 2 to go in this top corner, and we need the 6 to go down here. Alright, same with over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 6 and we need an 8. So since the 8 is down here, we need to put the 6 here and the 8 up here. Y'all, I'm getting it. I'm getting it locked down. Okay, we just need 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 7 goes here, and the 2 goes here. And ladies and gentlemen, we beat 1 square of the 4 others that we need to do. So I think, good thinking. Excellent, excellent thinking. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to take a break with that, and I think we're going to go talk to some people so we can kind of refresh our minds a little bit. Let's see. We got a text. Who from? Yubi. Okay.
A couple of these. Now here.
Okay.
Now to
That's
your platform.
exactly how I'm
Let's
feeling right
rock.
now.
Let's rock today. Now do it to me.
Let's rock. Let's rock.
Now.
That's good. Slap it. Shoot it. Kaboot it.
Now,
We'll work on
what
that some more later.
do
It's a
we need to
very
do
long
to
shape.
explore the
Okay.
baths?
The
Do we
nut
need to
track.
like look at a certain corner that I missed, or is it something that comes later? I
Still have to do that.
Oh, yeah. Let's go talk to Milwaukee.
I'm sorry. The mirror broke when I was in the baths, but before it broke, I saw the image of a woman who wasn't in the room with me.
Don't worry, Nancy. I'm sure it was nothing. I have Lintalo take care of it right away. Until then, please stay away. I don't want you to get hurt.
But I saw something. I'm sure of it.
You work too hard, Nancy-san. Up too late, off to teach so early. You must rest more. Your judgment suffers if you do not get enough rest.
I know what I saw.
Nancy-san, please. I have to ask you to let me get back to work.
She is the queen of gaslighting.
Come back later.
And what is with that attitude? I like how she was like, stay away from the broken glass, and I went straight there right after. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, I need to... Did I miss something in here? I'm gonna go talk to...
Hello?
Do you know what happened to the mirror in the baths?
Oh, that thing. I sorta hid it a few years back and put a little hairline crack in it. Its days have been numbered for a while.
Sorry about breaking it.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. Mirrors can be very dangerous when they're breaking. In more ways than one.
What do you mean?
That wasn't shady
shards
at
of
all.
glass and such. Not something to fool around with.
Something weird happened. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see my reflection.
Aha!
You know what happened?
You're a vampire! Seriously though, that's pretty messed up. Maybe you need to get a little rest.
She's just
This
now
place might be
complaining
getting
about
to
how
you
she
a
can't
little.
see her reflection. That ain't new, girl. That's been a thing for a while.
Have you ever seen one of those 5-board Sudoku puzzles before?
Ha! I like your style, Nancy. That is the mega take no prisoner Sudoku to end all Sudoku puzzles. Only a select few have solved it. But from what I've seen, I think you've got
Like, why
what
are we
it takes.
complaining about that now?
I'm not so sure. Maybe you could help me out.
No way. There's no better feeling than figuring out a really tough problem. I can't take that away from you. You'll figure it out.
Okay, but we helped you figure out your tough problems with your portrait, making sure the lines aren't crossing. Like, geez, dude, come on. You can play... Ooh, yeah, let's do that after we get done talking to him.
What do you think of Yumi?
She's pretty much the older sister you want to have. She's cool, she's adventurous, she's a pain, but no matter what, she's got your back. Although, man, can she be bossy. I'm sure she's already put you to work.
Yeah, a little.
That bossy thing is just her special way of saying, I am your boss, now do what I say.
Alright, I'm done
I'll let
talking
you
to him
go.
for now.
Bye.
Now, where is it again? Isn't it in Matsu? I feel like that's where it is. I could totally be wrong, but we'll find out here in a second. Nope, that's not where it is. I'm looking on the yellow line. That's where it is? Is it in Cure? Or is it, I know it has a K name. I know that. Maybe I should just look this up. Because I don't want to be traveling around every which way. Cure? Okay. We'll do that. I think it'll be easiest to travel back here, maybe, and retrace our steps. So, if we're getting to the yellow line, we need to go... Okay. Okay. We're just gonna follow our heart. I think that's our best bet. That's the best way to do it, because if you overthink it, it doesn't ever turn out well for me when I overthink stuff like this. I just kind of have to do it and see what comes of it. And usually it works out for me in the end. Woo! I'm so excited. I love playing this game. This is one of my favorite mini games.
Interesting. I should check it out.
Wait, what is she wanting? Buy the comic book, okay. Slay, love me a good comic book. Oh, wait, y'all. Taking the photo is so funny.
Ugh, creepy. I don't think I need to keep this one.
Wait, is she wearing tie-dye? Slay Nancy. Love me a good tie-dye moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forget that you have to hold it down. Okay, finally. I was like, this is embarrassing. This reminds me of like a Chuck E. Cheese game. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a classic arcade game that's simple, but it keeps you hooked. Like, this is why I can never, ever play games like this, because I will waste every single penny that I have on games exactly like this. I have the just one more mentality, so I steer clear. Okay, slay. That's so fun. I think we've been over this, but my favorite Nancy minigame, and it's so dumb. It's so dumb. But it's the Trail of the Twister one. When you go into the Montage store. And it's the clicking the squares game where your little guys run to get to the middle. That's my very favorite. I also really like Blackmore Manor. There's a lot of little mini games to play in that one, and I always appreciate a moment like that. Land Rush is so fun, and it's so underrated. Now, I can't really remember the mini games that Crystal Skull has. I don't like the pinball. That game just frustrates me in that one. Genuinely makes me upset. It's so, the best word to describe that game on there is clunky. It's not very, you cannot control it very well. Yeah, no, and that's the one grievance that I have with that game, is there's not enough mini games. One thing I love about the Nancy Drew games is how awesome the mini games are. And it's a shame that in one of my favorite games, they don't have a lot of them. I remember when I was little, this isn't a mini game, but I really enjoyed in Kapu Cave, making snow cones and just eating a ton of snow cones. So simple, but in a, how old would I have been? I've been playing these games probably since I was about 6 years old. But in a 6-year-old's brain, making a snow cone, millions of them, is so much fun. Yeah, I mean, it's just simple and fun. How much do I have now? Which I honestly, I can't remember the flavors, but I remember I really liked making, blue and yellow. I love me a good blue snow cone. Doesn't matter the flavor, but give me the blue dye. Give it to me. That's what I want. Okay, we have enough for the comic book. Wait. Oh, wait. I see what we're supposed to do. Do y'all try to buy all of the prizes? Mango, yeah, mango's just a good flavor in general. I will always love me a good mango flavor moment. At first I thought that was a pregnancy test. That little pink and white stick right there. Ooh, yeah, the mushroom charm is a good one. I'm going to try to make it a goal in this playthrough to buy all of the prizes. So we're gonna buy the phone charm for sure. I said it once, I'll say it again. We need to bring back the phone charms. What is up? I think bringing back phone charms would add so much whimsy into people's lives. So, let's see.
Recording the site of a haunting might actually be a really good idea. I should look into that.
Ooh, well, you know who to call. Miss Savannah Woodham herself. She's all about them ghost huntings. We're gonna try to call her again. I know it probably won't work, but...
Logan here.
I really need a copy of Savannah's book. Can you help me?
Sure. Bookstores are a great start. or the internet is helpful, but I'm really more of a brick and mortar person, honestly. I suppose you could also go the books on tape route. TV's Ralston Palmer
That's a
does
good
an
thought. I'll
excellent
check in
job
with
with the
Yumi
text.
too.
Really makes it come alive.
No, I meant, could you send me a copy?
Oh, nope, but thank you for asking.
Alright, talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
She is in Matsu.
What's going on?
Love that last picture you sent.
Yeah, I love that one.
That's about the response I would give someone that was like, I love the last picture you sent me over text message. Yeah, that was a good one. Like, what am I supposed to say to that?
I love the picture of George.
Again, with the
I know,
pictures.
isn't that one great?
What does Takai think of you working here?
It's a phase. I'll snap out of it. Like I've been hypnotized, and one day someone says the right word and snaps their fingers, and I'll go, "Hello, I am Yumi. One job running Ryokan, please." She's old school like that. Thinks the fun parts of life are a phase, and the nasty parts are the bees and knees.
Should we? I don't know if we should ask her to translate the article for us, so we're gonna not do that. But it doesn't look like there's anything interesting for us to say to her that will give us just a ton of help. Hi, Raiders! How are y'all tonight? We're playing Nancy Drew's Shadow at the Water's Edge.
I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy Drew.
Thank you for the follows. I am currently trying to figure out what to do right now.
Can't check that off yet.
We just got done playing a bunch of mini games. How are you tonight, Rosie?
Did that.
Welcome,
Can't
welcome.
check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
So, do we need to finish the Sudoku to get the copy of Savannah's book? Stream is going good. We have been figuring out how to do that big Sudoku. And I am not a big Sudoku person. So we've been trying to figure it out slowly but surely. See, I wish I was the type of person that liked Sudoku. I'm so jealous of the people that like it because I want to like it so badly. Okay. So, does anyone remember where we get the book? Is it in Yumi's apartment? Or no, that's where we found the book that was ripped. If I can remember correctly, it's been like a week since we've played it, I think. So, I'm trying to remember what all we did and didn't do. I like how Nancy just like steals things from people's apartment, like the DVD. Gotta do other stuff first. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to the Ryokan. I really... I'm trying to figure out... I was getting overstimulated by the music, so I need some quiet music for a second so I can figure out what I'm doing. Okay. I have tried to explore the baths multiple times. I think that's just something we're gonna have to check off later at a certain point. We've tried to contact Savannah. Should we go back to the Sudoku puzzle? Or should we keep trying to talk to people? No, we haven't called Bess and George, so let's do that.
Hi, Nancy, what's up?
I looked in this mirror, and instead of seeing my reflection, I saw a ghostly image.
Ugh, creepy.
Cool.
Actually, I'm going to side with Bess on this one.
No, I've heard about stuff like this before. There's a thing you can do to the glass to throw a false image, but it's a really fussy process. It's hard to do without breaking the mirror.
Yeah, the mirror broke. So do you think it's possible it was rigged?
More possible than the other option.
I found a strange book about ghosts in Yumi's apartment with a note from the author.
What do you mean?
It had a dedication from the author, Savannah Woodham, to the
There we
Shimizu
go.
family.
I think this might
But the
get the
really
game
weird
rolling
thing
a little
is,
bit.
there's a chapter missing.
What was in the missing chapter? Nope, strike that. That is a dumb question.
That's pretty strange. Maybe you can find another copy of the book somewhere.
There's a business card with the author's number inside. But more importantly, the table of contents says the missing chapter was about the Ryukon.
Weird. Did you call?
I called Savannah, but she's got a really protective assistant.
Yeah?
Apparently, she's in Kyoto now, covering the expo for some tech magazine, so she's pretty busy. If I could get past her assistant, I could finally figure out what this whole book is about.
Wait, so this guy is at the expo?
Pretty sure.
Then we've got this one.
We do?
Yup, we're going to find them, and you're going to flirt up a distraction.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Flirt up a distraction.
Well, at the very least, this will be interesting.
And if it's a mortifying failure or anything, which it might be, we do live thousands of
Ooh,
miles
gossip.
away.
What do you guys
Solid
think of
point.
Yumi?
We'll keep you updated.
What do you guys think of Yumi?
She's so much fun. A little pushy sometimes, but I feel like I've known her for years and we've just met.
She seems to really dislike the Ryukon. Do you think she'd want to see it closed down?
Well, I can't say for sure. She does really seem to resent that place, but I'm not sure if she'd go as far as trying to get it shut down. I don't know.
How's Kyoto?
It's the best. Yumi's been showing me some of the coolest parts of town. The fashion here is crazy. Yumi took me to a store. I don't even know how to describe this place. It was pink. Really, really pink. It had the pink version of everything you could imagine.
I'm not surprised.
Neither was I,
dig
but I was
that.
a little horrified. But then she took us to see the Guile
I love
district.
me a good
so
pink moment.
Cool. She was a little grumpy that we wanted to see some traditional plays, but I think she had fun anyway.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
So, I'm assuming, do we call... Right. Do we call them in a little while, or do they call us about the situation? To progress it. Let's see. Okay.
Still have to do that.
Yeah, right? No, that's what I'm wondering. Might be, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We're on the same page there. Nope, wrong one. Wait, that's actually the password for her computer, is it not? So we might need to go there too. So do we want to do the middle? The middle one? Or do we want to do one of the outside ones? Yeah, that password's for Yumi's computer, I think. Did we? I don't think we already got into Yumi's computer. I say let's go to Yumi's first. And then after we do that, we will pull out the Sudoku in her apartment. That way we can kind of get things done all at once. Because I really genuinely don't think we got into her computer last time. I could be wrong about that, but I do not think so. Yeah, no. Okay. Cool. Okay, I don't really think there was anything like insane we were supposed to do on her computer, but now that we're in, that gives me something to check off the list. So let's go back to the Sudoku. If I can find it. Why am I having such trouble finding the Sudoku? There we go. You usually do the outskirts, then go to... Oh, that's smart, though, because then you have all of these kind of figured out, and you only have to do... Yeah, that makes sense. So let's follow suit, and let's go to the top right. So, it's always a little hard for me to get started on these. We gotta think. We gotta put our thinking caps on. This music's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the night. I'm not mad about it either. It's a bop every time. What is the best? If you want, I can give you the top line to start with. Just let me know. Yes, please. That would get things rolling quicker. Okay, 6, 4, 2, 1, 9. Okay. Now, what do we got going on here? Oh, golly. I've lost my Sudoku brain, it seems. I was on a roll. I was actually doing really good by the middle to the end. And maybe it's just because there's more numbers on the board, so it's easier to figure out. But please be patient with me. Sudoku is not my forte. But we're gonna have trouble. We're gonna have lots of fun, and we're gonna have trouble figuring it out together. Also, High School Musical turned 20 years old. Was it yesterday? How do we feel about that? I saw that on the internet, and I was like, oh my gosh. I couldn't even fathom it. Right, like I remember watching the premiere of High School Musical 2. And I remember like the commercials in between. So crazy. I'm getting distracted. I'm thinking about High School Musical. Put the 7 in the top middle. Not there. Oh wait, no, yeah, top middle. Sorry. I understand what you're saying now. Okay. Now... Seven can't go there. Well, 7's in there, so... Can go in the top middle. Okay. And now that means in this square, 3 can go right here. If I'm correct, which I think it'd be impossible for me to not be correct about that because there's only one free square left, so... Let's see. There is... Oh. We're having trouble tonight. But that is okay. We're here for a good time. 3 and top right. Shout out dyslexia. I'm getting my right and left confused. And you know what's funny? Is people are like, hold out the 2 L's and then you'll know which is right and which is left. What they don't understand is sometimes when I hold out the 2 L's, I can't tell which L is the correct L. Crazy. You can place a 3 in top right. Right. Okay, can't go there. It's gotta go here. Woo! Okay. Alright, we're slowly but surely getting there. We're getting there. We're definitely having some difficulties. You can place a 1 in the top right. Thank God for loose. Because we would be sitting here all night long. All night long. No, wait, no, wrong. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, better. So we have, okay, we're not gonna be able to tell what needs to go where right there. We do have, however, 2 places for these. Can we figure out what needs to go where? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 6. So the 4 needs to go here and the 6 needs to go here, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I am, but someone check me on that, because you never know. There's always room to be wrong. You can place an 8 in the top left square. True that. True that. Look at us go. And that leaves us with a 4, I believe. Right there. And then we have 2 places right here, which we need to fill a 5 and a 9. So the 9 would go here and the 5 would go here. I think that's correct. We're gonna hope with our fingers crossed that that is the correct thing to do. So we have the top row completed, everybody. Now we gotta do, you can place a 1 in the bottom middle. Okay. I'm assuming it's right here. Yeah, 175. Okay. All right. My brain's getting a little distracted. It's wandering. It's wandering all over the place. So we need 2 things right here. We need a 3. Did I just figure that out? We need a 3 and we need a 9. So the 9 needs to go here and the 3 needs to go here. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. I know, you can definitely tell. There is no hiding the fact that I'm from the South. That is for sure. Especially, I feel like when I get pretty tired, my voice starts to get a little bit more of that draw. We need okay, so there is an 8 here. So an 8 can't go here. And these 2. Right? Well, no. That's not true. Hang on. What am I talking about? Okay. Everyone bear with me. Bear with me. We're just trying to figure it out. Okay. Why am I having so much trouble with this? I feel like I get on a roll for like 2 seconds and then my brain's like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. It's keeping me humble. And that's always a good thing. Where do we have the most numbers? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because we need to get the ball rolling here. Okay, so the bottom line, 832. 9, 4. 6, 5. Cool. Okay. That might help a little bit. So let's see what we got going on. So we have these to figure out. I feel like we don't know enough yet. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure this out for a few minutes, and then I'll let you know if I need another line. And chances are I will need another line, so be prepared. In fact, I would already have it typed out, just ready to send. I feel like this one is genuinely harder than the other square. Maybe that's just me, like, getting more tired and my brain not working as well, but I'm telling you. Go ahead and send that other line, please. Thank you. We're at the point where my brain is getting tired to where it's not functioning properly anymore. And sometimes you just gotta admit to yourself, give me another line. I need the line of numbers to be able to function. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of that. Middle line, 6, 5, 3, 7.
No, I just don't think this is like right for me.
No, literally though.
I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview?
Pressure of it. Okay, so it's 2, 4, 8. I need new headphones, everybody. These are broken. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need. Do we know enough yet? No, we don't. We don't know enough to be able to do all that. So there's, let's see. We don't know enough for there either. You should be able to finish the middle right. Okay. I think a 4 should go here. And then 9 here and 8 here. And then that leaves that leaves 6 for there. Okay. And then that leaves 7 for there. Woo! We're finally getting that ball rolling again. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. So for we got this done. So now we need to see if we can, let's see if we can do one of these. So we need for this, we need a lot, but let's see if we can focus on that little chunk, if you will. Four. And then we don't know that one yet, I don't think. What about if we went... Do we know anything about this yet? Because we have 2 to fill in right here, so we need a 6. No. Okay, wait. Wait. We have a 6 right there, so a 3 would go here. Right? Because if we're missing a 3 and a 6, the 6 can't go there because the 6 is over there. So now we need the 6 up here. I think we got that right. Now, can we figure this out? We can't do... Let's see. Okay, we are missing a 5. We're missing an 8. 1, 2, and I believe we're missing a 3. So obviously the 3 cannot go here. So the 3 is going to have to go here because there's a 3 up there. So we're done with the 3s, everybody. Woohoo! So we need an 8. Don't know about where to put that one yet, if I'm being honest. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. I'm not I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty exhilarating. But yeah, thanks for sticking to it with me. I know it's probably really frustrating to watch me do a Sudoku puzzle. I can imagine it. Because I get frustrated at myself for how slow I am doing Sudoku puzzles. Okay, so it's gotta be... Okay, it's either a 5 and 8 we're missing. So, it can't be a 5 here. So the 5's gonna have to go here. And the 8's gonna have to go here. And then that brings us to the number 2 right here. And then that brings us to the number 8 here. Okay. We're getting somewhere. This might be a little bit. Okay, we did that. So we have 2 spots right here that we need to figure out. So, what are we missing? We're missing an 8 in this column, and we're missing a 6. Thank you for believing in me. So the 6 can't go here because of that. So the 6 needs to go down here. And the 8 needs to go up here. Correct? I think that's correct. Now, since there's 2 right here, okay, what do we have? We need a 7 and a 2. So, okay, so there's a 2 right there. So the 7 needs to go here, and the 2 needs to go here. We're getting somewhere. Hold your horses, everybody. We are getting somewhere. Now we're missing a 1, and we're missing a 9. So, okay, so a 1 can't go there because there's a 1 right there. So we need a 9 here and a 1 there. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Well, did I do that right? Yeah, I think so. Yep, I think I did that right. We're gonna keep rolling and hope that that is correct. So for these 2, we need a 4 and we need a 5. Okay, wait. Guys, I think I'm figuring this out. I think we're getting on a roll here. Okay, so the 4 needs to go here because the 5 is right there, and then the 5 needs to go there. And then since there is a 9 there, the 9 has to go up here and the 7 has to go down there. 3 more to go, everybody. We're doing the work. We're putting the work in, and I think it's paying off. Hopefully, I don't see how it could be wrong, because I've put time, sweat, and energy into these puzzles, double checking them, making sure they're correct. Now let's do, I'm telling you, yeah, thank you for the reminder, because I would definitely forget to save the game. It is 10:53, so what do we want to do? I feel like we need to stop the Sudoku for now. Oh! Phone's
Nancy,
ringing.
Operation Distract Logan is a go. Call Savannah. Gotta go.
So are they gonna call me about that? Or do I need to call the, Ooh! We can do something fun. We can do something fun. We can... We can create some avatars. Or we can call Savannah too. Not as fun, but that's probably what we need to be doing.
Hello.
Hi, is this Savannah Woodham?
Let me guess. You're that Nancy girl who's been driving my assistant to distraction and back this last week?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
I would. Now tell me what's so important that y'all ruined my perfectly good assistant. Since y'all been calling round, talking to him's been like talking to a rock. A rock that I pay too much
Yeah,
money.
the avatars
I'm
is one of
staying
my
at the
favorite
Ryukon
parts of this
Hiei.
game.
Something really strange is going on here.
Don't tell me a lie now. This a joke?
No, I promise. It's the truth. I saw your book. I thought maybe you could help.
Honey, whoever you are, my best advice to you is to pack your bags and head back to wherever it is y'all come from.
I'm not leaving until I figure out what's really going on here.
There gonna be anything I can say that'll change your mind now?
No, I'm going to get to the bottom of this with or without you. But I could really
Savannah's
use your
always
help.
trying to convince us to
I've
leave.
been a lot of places that say they haunted, but none fit the ticket like that spooky old Ryokan Hiei. I never got to finish up the chapter on the Ryokan like I was supposed to. Between us girls, I'm glad of that.
Ryokan? Excuse
You
me?
get much out of the family?
Nothing too useful.
Uh-huh. Tell you what. You end up following through with that bad idea of yours to stay at the Ryokan, and I'll see what help I can provide. But Nancy,
What's that?
y'all be careful there now. You understand me?
I will. I think I ran across a trick mirror here.
Did it break?
Yeah, how did you know?
That's how you know it's a trick. Y'all know what the main difference between
Trick.
truth and illusion is in my line of work?
What's that?
Time. An illusion can only last so long before it gives up its secrets. Now, I don't know exactly how that mirror was fixed, but the fact that it broke means that whoever rigged it knew that if you examined it enough, you'd figure it out.
So it was broken, so I couldn't figure out how it was faked.
Exactly. That is, if it was a trick. Nancy, I can tell you how things might be faked, but I can't tell you if they were faked. You're the ones got to stand there and know how the room feels when these things happen.
I saw a really creepy, shadowy figure on my balcony. Do you think that could be faked?
Shoot
Cough. Ain't nothing hard than that.
it. Kaboot it.
Yeah?
It's as easy as shadow puppet. All you need to be able to do is practice. In my experience, people like scaring people with shadows a lot more than ghosts do. Way I see it, if it's something a person could plausibly do, then there's a person behind it.
Oh
it's
my
something a
gosh,
person
Jack
can't do that's
Black
scaring you,
is
well,
one of my
y'all don't
favorite
need me to finish
actors of
that
all
sentence.
time.
Do you know where I
School
can
of
get a
Rock is
copy
my
of your
favorite
book?
movie of his.
I'm guessing you're looking for the ghost hunting book I wrote, but I can't help you there. I'm out of copies myself. To be honest, Nancy, I don't mind helping you. But this whole ghost thing is a phase I'd sooner put behind me.
Why's that?
When I
Now,
found
don't
out he
y'all
was
worry
going to
about
be in the
that now.
Minecraft
Just a
movie,
choice
I was
I
sad.
made.
I was sad
There
in
must
that
be some
theater
reason.
as
I
soon as
understand you
could
were
have been.
pretty well known.
Put it this way, Nancy. There are some jobs where being well known makes for a dangerous life. Sometimes it's, long.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Get ready. I would say number one. I would say probably Jack Black, Chris Farley, and then Queso.
Can you tell me about the certificate you gave the Shimizu family?
Oh, yeah, that. Now, before you go thinking I'm some sort of charlatan, I don't normally do things like that. In fact, I had those made up to give to kids who were feeling too scared to go to sleep at night.
Why did you leave one here?
I felt like I should leave them something. I don't usually leave a place without knowing what's really going on there. Honestly, I felt so bad about the whole situation.
What is a yurei?
It's a vengeful spirit that never knew justice here on the earth. They're said to be the spirits of those who've been wronged. And they're caught up in the
Nancy's
worst
such a
moment you can imagine.
gossiper. What's the
They're
story
very
with
angry
your assistant
and very,
Logan?
very dangerous.
She's always trying to find out
That's
the
what you're
tea, and I
dealing with
kind of
there?
love that about
You
her.
best be very careful.
What's the
These
story with your
headphone action
assistant,
that I got
Logan?
going on right now,
He's
I have
like
no
my own
idea
little
what
Georgia
happened to him,
bulldog.
but they
He
are
can be a
just
little aggressive
they are hanging
sometimes,
on
a little
by
dope
a
at
thread,
others,
and it's
but
driving
always
me
loyal.
crazy.
He's one of the good ones when you get right down to it.
How long has he been working for you?
Not long now.
I
He
know
started right
it.
after I
It's
switched my
so
focus to tech
insane.
reporting.
Why did you change careers?
It's a long story, but chasing's not the safest career there is. Ain't nothing shocking in that.
I should go.
You take care now.
Now let's make some avatars. I'm so excited. This is the thing that I always look forward to every time I start a new playthrough of this one. It's just so much fun. So now the thing I'm gonna have trouble with is remembering the phone numbers, but we'll just start. Let's start with George. Let's start with George first. I feel like George needs to have a cute little Bob moment. She's got the green. Well, does she have green or brown eyes? Does anyone remember? I feel like they're green. I could be wrong, but I feel like they are green. Absolutely, I did. What was the website called? What was the website? Girlsgames.com. There was multiple websites. Stardoll. If y'all remember way back when, there was a website called Girl Sense where you could like make your own outfits and sell them. Make your own website. It was actually like a really cool idea. I was really sad when they took that down. Girls Games. Yes, that's Girls Go Games. I do remember that. Y'all remember Girl Sense? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, it was one of the best games. That's probably why they took it down, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I remember that. That I do. Yeah. That's probably a big reason why they took that down then. Ooh. Dude, I like the pink belt. I don't feel like George would wear a pink belt, though. I think she's more like a jeans with a brown belt. Games for girls. Search bar, clicking whatever links. Yeah. Yup. That was, what a time to be alive, honestly. That was a really fun time. Man, that is crazy. Also, Movie Star Planet was another one that was kind of sketchy. I don't know if y'all ever played that one. I was a very big, like, Webkins, Wizard 101, Club Penguin. I had an obsession with penguins growing up. I still have an entire collection of stuffed penguins. I really need to, at some point, I think if Luce can make this like a, what do you call it? I want to call it a sticker. I know it's not a sticker. But if she can make a sticker with my old stuffed penguin, his name was Big Penguin. I got him when I was like 4 years old. And when I tell you, he looks busted. He looks absolute, like his eyes are broken. The eyes are like sloughing off. So it's just like white. Ripped. I mean, you can see it. I remember Build-A-Bear though. I remember bringing him into Build-A-Bear and asking them if they could restuff him because he was getting to the point where he needed to be like restuffed. And honestly, Build-A-Bear, because they did that for me. They restuffed my special stuffed animal free of charge, and I will always remember them for that. I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. Okay, I think that's perfect for George. What about Bess? I feel like Bess needs... I feel like Bess has got, like, some really nice, like, curling iron curls. She's definitely got blue eyes. I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, that's always so sad when you have to give up a stuffed animal that you once loved. I remember, oh my gosh. I remember when I had Does Bess have skin? I feel like Bess is wearing pink. She was raving about how much pink was here. I think we need to give her a pink moment. She's definitely got does she have earrings in? I don't know. I feel like I'm feeling, well, I don't know if Bo would do it either. No. Nah. Nope. I think the pink earrings are working. Oh, Rift chat delay. Honestly, that happens to me all the time. Whenever I'm trying to speak, especially when I'm on my computer and I'm trying to type in chat, I swear to God, it's like 30 minutes later that my chat finally pops up and it's completely irrelevant and confusing for everybody on what I said. I think Bess is good. Now let's make Yumi. Yumi's definitely got the bows in for sure. Yeah. It is really frustrating. I will 100% say that. Like, honestly, that dress is a vibe. That is something that I would genuinely wear. Just like in my kitchen. Ooh, that's a sleigh too. I love me a good cape moment. I wish, you know what? No, absolutely. And I want in my closet, in my daily outfit rotation, I want like a little hobbit cape with a hood that I can just like wear around. I want to feel like a wizard every day of my life. I last year at the Ren Fair, I wish I could have tried harder. Life as a mother, you know, it gets away from you and you can't put as much time and effort into costumes like that, but I did wear a brown dress with like really big sleeves at the bottom. It was a sleigh. It was definitely a sleigh for how cute it was. I'm really feeling this red dress moment. Absolutely. I love that for you. I love that for you. And I'm jealous. Me too. I love a good dress moment with an accent sleeve. Love it. Wizard 101 stream, honestly, soon. That sounds like a next week activity for sure. I think it'd be really fun if we were to play like these old online games. Like if they got Club Penguin still running up, I'll probably play that at some point. Probably play Webkins at some point. Oh my gosh, by the way, so I don't know if y'all had Webkins accounts growing up, but I do know that my childhood account, everyone's accounts, if they hadn't been on in the last like 5 years or something like that, their accounts got deactivated or deleted. Well, I was really upset about that. And so I reached out to Webkins. I sent them an email and everything. I said, please, 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 I want my old account back. Here is my username. You have to give them your username, a few of your pets' names, and I feel like there's something else that they ask you about. But I gave them all of the information that they needed, and they reactivated my old childhood account. So now I have all of the animals that I had from way back when. And I was so glad because I put money, time, and sweat into that account. I'm telling you, it was such a good feeling when they were like, yeah, we got your account back up, you're ready to go. And I was like, no way. It was that easy. All you have to do is ask them and they'll work with you. So if you ever want to get your old Webkinz account back, just email them and they'll do it. Genuinely. I've been on this screen for so long. I go on tangents like this. Cute. But not her vibe. I think this is more her vibe. No. No. The pearl earrings are really cute. And we gotta make Savannah too, because why not? Yep. Right, like me begging my mother every time I saw Webkinz to buy it. And those things, if I remember correctly, those things weren't just like the cheapest things in the world. But I remember in windows of stores, they would have signs saying Webkinz sold here. Let me relive that again, please. Like, seriously. I need to go back to that. Savannah, I feel like she definitely has bangs. Am I crazy? No, for real. I think it was something ridiculous like that. Savannah has brown eyes. I can feel it. Yeah. I'm digging this. I know it's probably not accurate, but I honestly really just wanted to make a girl that looked like a vampire, so. Yeah, that's a vibe. That's a straight up vibe. I wish I could dress like that every day. I know my mom is sweating walking past the sign, just waiting for us to ask. I'm telling you, oh yeah, let's make ourselves. Wait, are we? With all the blue accessories. Oh, absolutely. We gotta put the blue skirt on. No, that's clashing a little too much. Let's get the hair down first. I feel like my eyes are more brown than green. Rip hazel eyes, because if they are an option, it's almost never the type of hazel that I have. The whole shebang. Let's do it. I got the curly hair. Unfortunately, you can't tell right now. I didn't have time to do my curls when I got out of the shower this time. Oh, wait. Wrong. Right, like, can we just, can they please for once just have my type of hazel eyes? Just one time. That's all I ask. That's such a vibe, but it's not all the way blue. I feel like we need to go with the blue dress. There's no blue accessories here. This one's blue. This one's also a little bit blue. I feel like we need to go with the crown. Or we could do the blue ribbons. That's also really cute. Do we do the blue ribbons, chat, or do we do... Oh, thank you so much for joining. Do we like the curls or do we like the ribbons? It's always a pleasure. I'm digging the blue ribbons. If I didn't have such heavy hair, I would genuinely wear my hair like that all the time. I need to find a way where I can do space buns like that, because when I do space buns, it literally does not look good. It does not look like that. I can tell you that much. In fact, I might just have to show an example one of these days on what space buns looks like in my hair. I'm digging the vibe here, I think. I feel like we need... Speaking of, I don't know what is wrong with my ears, or if anyone else struggles with this, but I've had my ears pierced like 3 different times, and every time my ears grow back. Every time. I'm not really feeling the earrings. I think this is real. This is me. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna let the light shine on me. Alright, chat. I think this about wraps it up for the night. We're gonna save it right here, and when we get back on later, I'll add the phone numbers.